Hello guys, welcome again to this new video. Today we are going to discuss preferire, to prefer. Now, very important verb. Also guys, extremely long in terms of, just the length of this verb. Therefore, let's go ahead and conjugate preferire. Now we have io preferisco, tu preferisci, lui, lei preferisce, noi preferiamo, voi preferite, and then loro preferiscono. Let's go ahead one more time and repeat this. Io preferisco, tu preferisci, lui, lei preferisce, noi preferiamo, voi preferite, loro preferiscono. So, what we did here, as usual, considering that this is one of the Isc verbs, right? So what we did here was to drop ire, right? So we're left with the root of the verb, and then we'll just add isc, and isc, and noi and voi goes back to being normal or regular, okay? Now guys, preferisco is a tricky verb because you could have preferisco one thing over the other, or doing something over doing something else, right? Or rather than doing something else. And therefore we have two examples here. Let's have a look. Loro preferiscono I paesi caldi ai paesi freddi. Now, loro preferiscono, subject and verb, I paesi caldi, my object, hot countries, or countries with hot weather. Ai paesi freddi. Now, the use of I here is because I would say a plus the article, right? And then cold countries, or countries with cold weather. So, every time that I have two nouns, I prefer something over something else. I would have I prefer blah blah blah, a, and then I will combine the a with the article. A is two, okay? I will combine a with the article, and then blah blah blah, my second object. So in this case, I paesi caldi, ai paesi freddi, because I is a plus I. Okay? Hopefully that was clear. Now, second sentence. The second sentence compares two verbs. So I'm gonna have rather than. Rather than, which is piuttosto che, or I could simply simplify this and use che. Io preferisco cucinare che mangiare, meaning piuttosto che mangiare. I could potentially just say a. However, with verbs, I rather go, with che or piuttosto che. Io preferisco cucinare piuttosto che mangiare. Can I use piuttosto che anywhere else? Yes, I could potentially say loro preferiscono I paesi caldi piuttosto che I paesi freddi. I can absolutely do that. So guys, those are my two examples. Make your own examples, right? Using a plus article, very useful notion, and using piuttosto che. You could have nouns, you could have verbs, okay? So guys, that is the conjugation. Those are the examples. As usual, write this down. Record yourself. Take some pauses in between, for instance, the subject and the verb as it is conjugated for each person. Also, write down your own example, copy my examples, so record this and then repeat along yourself. Do this for a week or something like that. At least you have to give yourself some days and then eventually go back and always constantly repeat the stuff you have learned, so that you make sure that your brain doesn't discard them. Now, this is preferire, so we could pick preferire and we could go to the next verb, that is spedire.